So we've come to another session of our videos, and in today's video we are going to look at how best we can create wealth. And looking around, we've compiled 8 strong laws or steps through which when you follow you can be able to create wealth. And so we are going to look at the 8 processes, the 8 laws through which when we follow we can create wealth. The first law says that keep part of all you earn, right? Keep part of all you earn. And the law also says that at least keep 25% of all your income in a consistent manner. That is the first law of creating wealth. And so if you don't keep part of all you earn, if you get $100, $200 per month and you spend all, it means that we are not having the pace for creating wealth. And so if you want to create wealth, the first part is to keep part of all you earn. And in this keeping part, we have some little steps that you have to follow. That's what we are going to look at before we move to the next step. Now, when you keep part of all you earn, being the first step, you have to also list all your expenses, or if all your items of consumption. Okay, yeah, list all your items of consumption. In other words, expenses. Then you make a budget. You list all your expenses against your income, then you make a budget. A budget could be items like, say, a monthly budget, right? Then you are having an income of, say, 350 USD. And then your expenses will be for illustration purposes. Savings, and then food, water. These are the first necessities of life. And then medical expenses. Then you can also have something like housing or rent, then transportation. Then you can also have something like religion. And so for savings, the law is saying that keep 25% of all you earn. And in this instance, your income per month is $250. So 25% of this will give you around 87.5. And then let's say you have food as 70, and then 25. 34, 45, and then 13.5, then 50, and 30. So this means that if you make a budget out of this one, this is your monthly income. So when you sum everything up, it should be able to give you the $350. And so for this instance, it means that income must be equal to expenses. Okay? When your income becomes equal to expenses, it means that your budget is balanced. So you should be able to make a budget. Then after that, when you make your budget, then you have to save your savings. Okay, from the budget that 87.5, you should be able to save it in a consistent manner, and you can't keep your savings at the house because anything at all can happen. And so I say that save it with a legally sounded financial institution. Okay, yeah. Legally sounded, it means that the financial institution that has been legally entrusted, permitted, or certified to work, so that your savings, your hard-earned money, will not be stolen or not go lost. And so you have to save your savings. Then you build an emergency fund. Okay, that is the next step after doing savings. The emergency fund also has a law that says that your emergency fund should be around times 6 of your monthly income. And so from here, you are going to get something like 6 times your monthly income, which is 350, which is going to give you around $2,100. So this should be your emergency fund, okay, or safety fund. Don't forget that it's just an illustration purposes. Now, when you get your emergency fund, then you can move on to the next step, which is the next law. The first law, the second law, which says that put your savings to work. Okay? Put your savings to work. That's the second step in creating wealth. Now, this simply means that set your money into motion, or into activities. Let your money work for you. Okay? If you save and you keep your savings in the savings account, within the short time, your money can buy something that you could have bought at the first step. And so when you set your savings into motion, it means that you invest your savings. Okay? First, you have to get your emergency fund. That will be a cushion between your living and your investment, so that in case you invest and there is an emergency within your family, you don't have to go and terminate your investment. You can fall on your emergency fund to solve that emergency. Now, where can you get the money to invest? There are some areas that you can get the money to invest. You can save to invest. Okay. You can also borrow to invest. Yes, I love this aspect. Borrow to invest. With respect to this one, for instance, if you have a financial institution that can give you a loan, that can borrow you money, say with an interest of 6%, okay, interest, and then you know an investment that can give you 9 or even 12% interest rate, then that means you can borrow somewhere like, say, 1,000 USD from here, then you invest the same 1,000 USD here, okay? At the end of the month or at the end of the year, the difference in interest rate can be your profit. So you invest 1,000, you borrow 1,000 from an institution or someone with 6% interest rate, then you invest the same 1,000 somewhere, that will give you a higher interest rate, so that by the course of the maturity period, you take the seed money, you pay your interest, you pay your loan, then you keep the reserves or the leftover. And so you can also inherit to invest. Okay, inheritance to invest. You can also do that. And then you can also sell your items to invest. And so these are some of the best ways you can get money to invest if you want to really invest. Okay. Then where do we invest our money? If you save enough and want to invest, that's one area that people really don't get it right. And so where do you invest your money? You can invest in the financial market. Financial market, we have elements like stocks. Stocks is the same as our shares. It's also the same as equity. Okay. You can also invest in treasury bonds, TBs. You can also invest in bonds. And then mutual fund. They are all financial investment opportunities that you can invest in. You can also invest in commodities like gold, iron, cocoa, rice, and the commodities. You can also invest in real estate. also start a business or invest in someone's business. Okay, and then you can also go into agriculture. These are all opportunities or areas that you can invest your saved money. Okay, then comes to the okay, so the third block says that avoid bad debt. Now, debt is a borrowed money that mostly must be paid back with an interest. That is debt. And bad means that something that you are going to use for which you are not going to get financial improvement on your personal life. And so we are looking at how best we can, or how we have to avoid or reduce or cancel out debt that are bad. Now, bad debt means that you buy something or you borrow money from your friend, from your family, from a financial institution, then you use the money for something that is not going to give you an improvement on your financial status, or something that is not going to give you a financial return on the money, which mostly means that the money is going to be diminished. For instance, let's look at these two friends, okay, friend A and then friend B. They all have an income per month which is around say 400 USD, okay, from the job or the salary. Friend A buys a car. He saved to buy a car, okay. Now, friend B, with the same income, saved, started a business, a side business, and then started to earn interest. And then he used the interest to buy the car. Okay, you see these two instances. This one just saved or borrowed money to buy a car, for which he's going to pay the borrowed money with an interest. Again, he's going to use his original $400 to service or to maintain the car. Maintenance, fuel, and everything is going to come from the $400. Now, the friend saved or borrowed money, used the borrowed money to start a side business or another business that is going to give him another source of income with interest, and then he used the profit from the business to buy a car. So, with these two instances, it's good to borrow money to start something that becomes a good debt. Good debt. And then when you borrow to buy luxury, okay, luxury, it becomes a bad debt. So by borrowing money from the bank or from financial institution to buy something that is going to improve the financial standings is a bad debt. And you have to reduce it or eliminate it if you want to build wealth. You can't build wealth by spending all your earnings on or debting on unnecessary things. And so let's look at the fourth law in building wealth. Okay, one of the things that you have to do if you want to build wealth is to avoid or run away from get rich quick schemes. Yes, get rich quick. This is the focus. For instance, somebody will say that I've seen an investment that says that if you invest 700 USD within a week, we are going to get 350 USD profit. You get the point. You are saving 700 USD and then you are getting 350 USD as a return, as a profit per week. Around the globe, no financial institution does this. It doesn't work. And so immediately you see this, you have to know that they only need your money to run away. And if you want to build wealth, one of the things you have to be very cautious about is to be able to detect a Ponzi scheme. Okay? In some languages, you call it 419. Or someone can also say scamming. If you follow these things, it means that your hard-earned money, the money that you save for what you have to use it for investment, will be taken away by someone or from some people. So if you want to build wealth, try to identify the original sources of investment or original types of investment, then go into it. If you follow quick money, you lose your investment. Okay, you can get quick money like doing a business. You can buy something at 400 and then you can sell it at 800. This business, you buy and sell. For that one, there's nothing wrong with it. But when you are going to give your money to someone or some institution that maybe you are not even aware of, either they are legally entrusted to collect money from people, then you should be very careful with it. And so you have to be aware to detect and avoid get-rich-quick schemes. The fifth law also states that invest in yourself. Okay? Yes. If you want to build wealth, you have to invest in yourself. You can't build wealth without investing in yourself. You are the first element or the first step or the first piece of the ladder in building wealth. You have to invest in yourself. When you talk about investing in yourself, you are looking at adding value to yourself, improving your brain, okay? Improving your social networks, and then you improve even your personal appearance. Your health, they all comes into improving yourself, because if you are not healthy, if you are sick, you can't create wealth. Neither can you even enjoy the world that you've created. You create a world, then at the end of the day, you die ending the world there. That's not the essence of creating wealth. You create wealth to enjoy. That's the essence of life on this earth. And so when you want to invest in yourself, you have to also take good care of your health. Then let's look at the number 6 with the law, which says that diversify. Diversify your investment, okay? Yes. Diversify means that spread out. Spread out your investment. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Let me see if I have the picture here. Yes, I have this one. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's a summarized version of diversify your investment. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You can see that with this, we have almost 6 or 5 eggs in this basket. What will happen is if I'm working with it practically and then I fall down, or the basket falls from my hand, it means that all the eggs are going to be broken. But if I have 5 or 6 baskets with 1 egg in each basket, it means that when one breaks or when one falls down, I can go and pick the other one and then move on. Okay. So when you want to create wealth, say you save and then you get 1,500 USD. Don't send all the 1,500 into stocks. No, it's not done in investment. Diversify means that spread out. You can send, say, 100 to stocks, say 150 to bonds. Okay, you can go into real estate, say 200 real estate. You can also go into treasurable, say 300. That's the essence of it. Diversify your investment. Don't put all your hard-earned money into one particular investment. If you do that and that investment fails, it means that you lose all your hard-earned money or sweat-earned money. And so, if you want to build wealth, try not to put all your resources into one form of investment vehicle. Then we can also move on to the seventh law, which says that create multiple sources of income. Multiple income source. Yeah, it is highly thought that no billionaire has one single source of investment or one single source of income. And so you can't go to work by depending on one source of income. It's like they diversify your investment. If you want to go to work, then you have to open up your sources of investment. So for instance, someone like a medical doctor being employed by the government, okay? Employed by the government, and then he owns a pharmacy. Is it true? He can also own real estate, see 3-4 real estate. He can also own transportation. And then you can also invest in stocks or shares. And so at the end of the day, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, he's going to get a salary from the government. He's going to get profit from his pharmacy, and he's going to get returns from his real estate investment. He's going to get income or returns from his transportation business. He can also get returns or profit or earnings from his stocks. So at the end of the day, all these will sum up to increase his rate of success, rate of financial breakthrough. And so we can't create wealth by depending on only one source of income. It is never done. And so if you want to create wealth, learn to open up your sources of income. So that if one fails, the others will sustain you. And then the last point, the last law in the 8-step laws for creating wealth says that enjoy life. Yes. Enjoy life. What is the essence for creating wealth? Would that be yourself being stingy or not enjoying the life that you've created, the world that you've created? So if you create wealth, then the world should let you be a wealthy person. A wealthy person is someone who has good health. Okay? You have good health, you have good education, and you have good hand giving. Okay, alms giving. You can give without thinking about it. That's the essence of creating wealth. If you create wealth for yourself, what's the essence? You have to be a resource to others. Your family, your friends, your community should even benefit from your wealth. And so you should be able to also take on vacations without thinking about it. That's the essence of life. Because if you create the wealth and you die today, you are not taking anything to anywhere. Yes. And so we have to learn to enjoy life as we create wealth. Thank you for learning from my videos, and do well to subscribe. That's what I need from you, and then also share my videos. Then watch out for more videos by clicking on the notification bell.